everyone and welcome back to another video. Today is a reading vlog which I'm really excited for. We are swapping my screen time for audiobook listening reading time. You all know that dreaded Monday notification when your phone tells you your screen time, but what your daily average is, how much it was up the previous week. Two of my goals this year: read 100 books and also cut down on my screen time. So I thought we could combine them into swapping my screen time for listening to audiobooks this week. Last week my daily average was 2 hours and 29 minutes, which is a total of 17.5 hours. It's just mad seeing that number, that time. I'm pretty proud of my screen time, to be honest. I think that's not terrible. I want to cut it down to 2 hours by June and an hour and a half by December, if that's doable. I do not know. Last Monday, which is going to be today's total reading time, is 2 hours and 9 minutes. I listen to my audiobooks on times 1.5 speed, so I'm actually going to get further into the audiobook, so like how much I've actually listened to is 2 hours and 9 minutes. And the book we're going to start with is Holly Jackson's 5 Survive. Boop. I personally use BorrowBox for my audiobooks as well as Spotify, but I'm actually in Spotify jail. Actually no, I've got like an hour left on Spotify, so I'm mainly using the books I found on BorrowBox, and 5 Survive was a no queue but listen now situation. And I love to read most of my books from the library, read it on a budget. It's just the better way to do it, and also if you don't like a book, you've not wasted like 10 quid on it. But yeah, my library comes with BorrowBox, which you can get a whole bunch of audiobooks and ebooks on there. So that's what we're using to find our audiobooks today. It's similar to Libby, basically. I did have Libby and then my library changed to the app that we're using. It is a book I've been wanting to read for a while anyway. I'm not a massive fan of mystery and thrillers. I want to be, but every time I pick up those books, it just takes me so long to get through because I just don't really have any interest in them. However, I think listening to it on an audiobook could be quite interesting because I do like mystery and thriller, like TV shows and movies. So I need to get 3 hours and 30 minutes into 5 Survive today to complete Monday's audiobook time. 5 Survive, it is about a group of people. It's about a group of people who are going in an RV for summer break. The RV breaks down. Then there's a sniper. They didn't know what's happening and why the snipers and how they got themselves into the situation. And that's basically the premise of the book. And then we're also just doing Monday to Friday, by the way. Also, spoiler alert, Wednesday was quite a high day for screen time last week, I know that. And let's get into the video. I'm on my way to get matcha, and then we're gonna listen to the audiobook whilst we're out and about. Let's go! I'm really craving this matcha so badly. And then I can have lunch. I currently take my matcha as like more like a tea because I add majority hot water and just a splash of milk, and have it with maple syrup and cinnamon. Guys, I'm actually watching Scandal instead of listening to my audiobook whilst I eat because I'm hooked, and one of my favourite characters just died. I don't know, did he actually die? We're about to find out because it's at the end of the episode and I don't want him to die, but like surely there's no way he can survive that. You just hate that about TV shows. I know this isn't book related, or even books actually. In so many books it's like someone has like a near-death experience or a death experience and you're like, but have they actually died? Because I actually think he might have. No. Is he fully dead? Is he fully dead? No, he is fully dead. Wait, he might be alive. Yes! Survive. This is what I'm trying to say. Oh wait, he actually might be alive. Yay! So I know this isn't a full reading vlog. However, just like to say this is the current physical book I'm reading. It's one of Abby Jimenez's old books because I read 2 of her books last year. I really enjoyed them. And like I said, I borrow most of my books from the library, reading on a budget. And this is one that they had available. And I'm just going to do that whilst I do my post-lunch walk. I always make sure I get 10k steps in a day, and always do a walk after each meal. Helps lower your glucose spikes. I'm a yapper, so I know that isn't audiobook related, but I'm going to tell you anyway, and I shall see you with the next update. Just about to head to bed, and I've completed today's audiobook time. Got up to chapter 16, which is like 3 hours and 16 minutes into the audiobook, and like I said, I listened to it in times 1.5 speed, and I don't want to cheat, so like time wise actually spend listening to the audiobook over the 2 hours and 9 minutes of my screen time last week. You with me? Anyway, I'm gonna do some, I don't want to say actual reading. What's everyone's opinion on web audiobook count as books as well? Because I feel like that is a conversation. Let me know. But yeah, we're gonna read some of this because I'm only a little bit way through, and today's actually January 20th. January 21st is a new release for Onyx Storm. So I don't know when I get it because I reserved it at my library. And I don't know what their deal is when you get a new release. I've never pre-reserved a release before, or pre-reserved a book before, because I always reserve my books at the library, but obviously not a new release before. So whether they'll like distribute them tomorrow, because on that app it tells you whether it's in transit or not, and it hasn't been so far. So I'm hoping tomorrow they'll put it in transit, so I might not get it until like Wednesday, Thursday anyway. But so that should give me time to finish this. Book wise, actually that's part of a reading blog. Can you tell I don't usually film book content? Reading blog wise, let me put you here. I'm really enjoying the book. We're probably sitting at around a 4-star rating. I believe the audiobook's something like 12 hours long, so only a quarter of the way through. But I am interested, and like I said, I think it's just been a really good audiobook to listen to because it's a mystery. Whether I would be that interested in it if it was a book, I don't know. I do think when you read an audiobook instead of reading the book itself, I do think you have a different experience, and it could change your rating. Not that it really matters, because I think even when you read a book at a certain time, you could give it a different rating than, say, if you read it a week later or a different time of your life. I'm invested. It wasn't hard for me to read. I am obsessed with Scandal at the moment, so I could have probably read a lot more of the audiobook. One of my other video ideas would be to listen to audiobooks instead of watching TV for a week, because when I work for my own business, or our business, I watch a lot of TV. So if I literally just listen to audiobooks, I could probably get through so many books in 1 week. However, I don't know if I'd enjoy it, because I do kind of like having something visually to watch as well. But I don't know, if you'd like the idea of that video, let me know in the comments, because I would give it a go if you're interested. I really want to read The Naturals as well, by, is it Jamie Lynn Barnes? But that's not available in my library, and I only buy the books if they're at the works most of the time, or if they're like a desperate read, and then I'll buy them off Amazon, because reading on a budget. Anyway, I should probably stop yapping. I'm not in the mood to read, but it's like 7:45, and I've worked longer than I usually do, especially because I had to listen to the rest of the audiobook for today, and I'm just not in the mood to like actually read. And it's not even that I'm not enjoying this. This is really feels like an easy read, but also like no connection. I don't know. I'm only 66 pages in. So this is why I'm yapping to you, because I'm just not in the mood to continue at my evening. Bye. Bye. Josh is up for the evening as well. And I think I'm kind of scared after listening to 5 Survive. It's put me on edge. So it's probably not good reading it just before bed. Okay, I'll shut up now. It's about to head to the gym. And I'm going to listen to... last Tuesday's screen time was 2 hours 49. It's a little bit higher. Need to do the calculation of what that is times 1.5, so I know where I need to get up to the audiobook. But I'm gonna listen to the audiobook on the way to the gym. Because I'm doing a YouTube workout, I won't be listening to it whilst I work out. But maybe the in-betweens I will. We shall see. Morning. Am I motivated today? A little bit. out to go to the post box, and I'm actually going to pop to the library as well. So again, it's audiobook time. We're doing a little steak, cheese, egg, veggie situation, and obviously more audiobook time. I've got to get to like 7 hours and a bit today through the audiobook to get my time in. Again, whilst I'm listening to it in 1.5 speed. Tomorrow's a big day for screen time, I can tell you that. So, anyway, I enjoy this. I'm actually filming a what I eat of the day today, so this one, it will already be up by the time this video goes up. But that's why I'm not showing. I've gotten to the 7-hour-and-a-half mark in the audiobook. I'm going to be reading so much this week because this book's going to be complete by tomorrow. I've got to start another book tomorrow anyway because I know my screen time was quite high last Wednesday. And there's only like 3.5 hours left of the audiobook. There's a couple I've got saved on BorrowBox for the next one because unfortunately I only have like an hour left on Spotify before I'm in Spotify jail. And I set the audiobook to go, so instead of reading, I've just been sat in bed on Pinterest listening to the audiobook. And I thought I'd give you a little update on what I think of the book. I feel like it's kind of dropped ratings a little bit for me since I spoke to you yesterday. That's kind of what happens with most, well, I feel like that's, sorry, I'm getting into bed. I think logistically that always happens, doesn't it? Like, you obviously start off. Yeah, so when I started, I think yesterday I said it was sort of about a 4-star. It's not dramatically dropped to like a 3-star or below. We're looking at 3.5 at the moment. Is it just me who will like think about their ratings as they're reading the book rather than just reading it and then go, what do I think? Thoughts of why it's dropped. I don't hate. I can't even remember his name. Who's the like one who's trying to take charge? Oliver? Is that right? I don't know. I hate him. He's so annoying. I think the reason why I'm not why it dropped from a 4-star, like the premise of the book's really good, but basically all the scenes are them not even trying to get out of the situation, not even them trying to deal with the situation, but just them being in the situation. And it's not like the snipers radioing them that often. So yeah, and then I'm not quite sure on how I feel about Red. And I feel like it was kind of give away the plot twist that I just read. Obviously, no spoilers, but that was the obvious from like chapter 1. What the scenes are, I'm just not that interested anymore. Whereas sort of where I was at yesterday, it was like very much setting it up, them getting in the situation, them first being in the situation. I think you know how I'd deal with the situation as well. If I was like stuck in an RV with a sniper. Like, what do you guys do? Would you guys try to survive, or would you like try and just survive the night? They all just seem really stupid. Definitely enjoying it as an audiobook. I'll see you tomorrow for some more audio time. Good morning. It is Wednesday. Like I said, last Wednesday was quite a high day. It was 3 hours and 21 minutes, which times 1.5 is 5 hours. So I've got to finish this audiobook. I've got 3 hours left. I also burnt my roof of my mouth, but you know specifically that like little bit behind like these teeth, that little almost like T, that goes in, ow, it's killing, and then a little bit of the roof of my mouth as well, and it's killing. And I also have a spot patch on, and I feel like it's a bit obvious, but we're gonna ignore it. I've not picked up the camera much today, so it was probably only a couple clips ago that I was in the exact same position. I finished 5 Survive today. I decided the final rating was a 3.75. 3.5s are a very specific rating for me. Of not even specific, but like, you know how you have a 5-star feeling? I get a 3.5 feeling, where it's like I enjoyed the book, but meh, but not like negative things, just
that's just a feeling about a 3.5. And it was just a little bit better than that, but it wasn't a 4-star. I guess you get feelings on all the star ratings for, me overthinking, as usual. And then I'm just started. I'm an hour and a half in, so I only have half an hour of reading. Listen to another half an hour of this, but it'll be a little bit less because I'm listening to 1.5 speed. You get it if you're already watching this video this far. The Comfort Book by Matt Haig. I read the Midnight Library, really enjoyed it. This is actually a non-fiction. It is only 3 hours long. Yes, I'm halfway through. And I'm really enjoying it. I don't rate non-fictions. It's loads of short stories, so there's not much that I pay attention to. So I feel like it's going to be one of them. I mean, I might just never pay attention to it ever again, but I would like to just sort of always play, because it's just a comforting book, It just has little reminders of life, and yeah, it's good. I want to read more by him, of more of his fiction books. I think I'm also going to DNF this. I haven't decided, so I don't want to, but I'm 140 pages in. And then I did even see someone say that they really liked the first half, and then the second half let them down, and I'm really not enjoying the first half. But no books are really on my radar. Good morning. Oh, I'm looking a little rough, aren't I? So I need to work out my screen. I need to look at my screen time for last week. I'll do that in a second. But I was just scrolling on TikTok, and I don't know if anyone else follows this gal. Probably do, because she's nearly got 1 million followers. Wait, ignore that time break. I've not been on TikTok for 10 minutes. Her. And she posts quite a few videos like this.
Change is scary, but staying the same is even scarier. You are perfect exactly how you are.
And then I realised that is basically what the what's called the Comfort Book by Matt Haig is like, where it's just like a whole compilation of stuff. Some of them are longer stories. And yeah, I should probably get to doing a bit of audiobook listening, but I haven't done any so far. Let's quickly look at my screen time, actually. What's my hair doing? I like my hair this morning. Now I look in the camera and I change my mind. Okay, my screen time was 2 hours and 11 minutes, so we're looking at just over 3 hours I've got to do today. Pretty sure I've only got an hour left of the Comfort Book, and then I've got to decide what other book to start. I failed day 4. Day 4, I finished the Comfort Book. Really enjoyed it. Again, like I said, I don't rate non-fiction, but I definitely want to buy my own copy and highlight my favourite parts, because it is, but I finished that, and I think I had like an hour and a bit left of that, and then I read 20 minutes of another book, but it's bedtime now, and I really want to watch either Bookmarked or Destiny's video, but I'm also going to be going to bed any moment now anyway, so it's just like another 10 minutes I'd be able to listen to. So day 4, fail. We'll see how we get on tomorrow. I don't think I'll even have time to add on today's, and tomorrow's the last day, so we'll see how we get on tomorrow, because I don't think I'll have that much time to listen to audiobook, because I'm at my other job the whole day. But we're going to try, okay? Because we have got through 2 audiobooks. So I've read 7 books so far this year. And I have decided to DNF the Happy Ever After playlist. I'm now reading the Safe Haven, because I really enjoyed the movie. So I really want to read some Nicholas Sparks this year. And yeah, then I can watch the books. I also kind of want to I know I'm going to bed. I'm not getting fucked up. Love ya. And that officially concludes the end of today's video. I didn't actually include anything from Friday. I did achieve my screen time goal. However, I only got slightly into the book. The book I was reading was The Library of the Lost and Found, and not enough to really have an opinion of the book. So anyway, let's conclude with some stats from today's video. I don't know why I said it like that. So in today's video, we read a total of 2 and probably not quite a half. I think I probably got a third into a book. And the total listening time was 11 hours and 40 minutes. That's how much time I actually spent listening. And then total audiobook time was 17 hours and a half. I really enjoyed doing this challenge because, one, it got me quite ahead of my reading goal. I think I've read 7 books so far now. Obviously the comfort book was quite a short book, and then I'm in the middle of, I had my first DNF in today's video as well, which I know wasn't through the audiobook, it was actually a physical copy, but I still kind of included it. I'm now in the middle of Safe Haven, and like I said, the Library of Lost and Found. It's only the 25th of January, so we could finish, I reckon I could maybe even read 10 books in January. My goal's like 8 to 9 a month, and that will get me my 100 books. Next week, some books on my radar. Because I buy a lot of books from the library, I don't actually have a TBR. Like, I've got 2 books here that I've bought, I've not read. That's it. And then I have I have 1 book from the library that I've not read yet. And then so I don't, that's I guess my TBR, but the 2 physical books I've read, I've got. One's definitely a summer book, and one's, I don't know when I'll end up reading it. So I guess I technically have, my physical TBR is only 2 books. Because I'm going to logistics like I do that, so I'm pretty sure you don't care about. But what I will tell you, I've got 2 books in transit coming to the library that I should get next week. And one of them's Before the Coffee Gets Cold, which I'm really excited for. I found out like the premise of it when I was doing a bit of research into other videos where people swap their screen time for reading, but not audiobooks. Wait, I need to find out the name of it. Yeah, 11/22/63 by Stephen King. I'm pretty sure it's quite a big book, but it's about time travel, and I love time travel. And I think they have to someone has to try and stop the assassination attempt on, who's that president? John F. Kennedy. And I don't know if anyone's watched the TV show Timeless. It is one of my favourite TV shows. I feel like it's not many people talk about it, and that's all about like time travel, where they try and stop stuff. And well, in like season 1, they're trying to stop someone from changing the past. So I feel like it sounds quite similar to a Timeless episode, so I'm so excited to read that. Obviously got Onyx Storm, but I've still not got my copy of that, and I'm not happy about that. I hate when I don't get any releases straight away. But like I've said before, reading on a budget. I love doing these reading challenges as well, so definitely gonna try and do a bit more book content on my channel in 2025. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, comment, let me know how your day's going, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace!